Today we're going to answer the question, are human beings obsolete? We're going to be looking at a platform called Synthesia that lets you create videos with very realistic looking avatars. So if you don't want to be on camera, you don't have to be. This video is not sponsored. I paid for Synthesia with my own money. Today we're going to look at it. I'm going to show you the features of it and we're going to decide together, is this cool or is it kind of creepy? I'm not really sure yet. Let's take a look. Okay guys, this is Synthesia when you first log into it, and like I said, it is a platform that lets you create an avatar and have it say whatever it is you want and incorporate it into a video. So let's just first take a look at the avatars, and you will see there are a lot of avatars in here. Now, these are based on real people that they shot, and then I don't know what kind of magic they do. You can make these people say pretty much whatever you want using AI voices. The thing to know about this though is that you can't change, let's say, what the person is wearing or the color of their shirt or their hairstyle or anything, because again, these are definitely based on real people. The other thing that Synthesia has are these templates. Now you can create a new video from scratch, but I say let's start with a template and see how easy it is to manipulate. I'm going to start with this one here, and I'm going to hit the Create Video plus sign. Now let's take a look here at this window here. On the left side are all of the different scenes in this particular template, and you can see down here it says max of 6 slides reached. In the personal use version of Synthesia that I am on, you can only have 6 slides at a time. I guess theoretically you could create these 6 slides, export this video, and if you had more, you could create another Synthesia project and then bring both of those exported complete Synthesia videos into another system like, I don't know, Final Cut, iMovie, Premiere, and seam those 2 videos together. So I see that as a workaround personally, but if you're on the personal version, it's only 6 slides at a time. Now right here in the center of the screen is the canvas. So this is obviously what our video is going to look like. And you can see as I mouse around this screen, all of these circles and shapes, this avatar, the background, they're all separate elements that we can modify. The first thing I want to do is replace my avatar. So I'm just going to click on her. And then over here on the right side of the screen, I can replace this avatar by hitting this button here. And we can pick anybody else. Let's choose this woman. And now at the very bottom of the screen here, you can see that I can change her position from left to center to right. And I can scale her down and make her smaller or bigger. I can also drop her in this little circle here. So if you had, let's say, a PowerPoint presentation or you were doing a screen recording or something, you can have the avatar just talking down here in the corner. And you can even change the color of the background of that circle. The other option here is voice only. So let's say you wanted your avatar on the screen for, let's say, the first and second slides, but you just wanted voice for the third and fourth, and then you wanted to bring the avatar back for the 5th and 6th slides. You can do that here in Synthesia as well. All right, let's select something else here in our template. Let's say maybe this circle here. Let's say I wanted to make it a dark blue like that. I could do that. Let's see what we have here for fonts. Not that many. I'd like to see more here personally. But there are, a fair amount. I don't know. I haven't counted them. Maybe there's 25 fonts in here. Let's grab this one and we can change like the style to make it bold or italicized or underlined, and we can change the color. All right, let's change our avatar here. I'm going to make her full body. And I'm sure you're curious about how do we make her talk. So we're going to head down to the bottom of the screen here. And this is the window where you can type anything into your script and this avatar is going to say it. I'm going to delete what's in here and I'm going to type in my own script. And let's hit the play button.
Are human beings obsolete? Let's see if you can tell the difference between a real person and an avatar.
Okay, and I'm sure you're confused, right? Because you're like, her lips didn't move. You actually have to generate the video and Synthesia has to process it before it shows you how she looks. So what I'm going to do just for the speed of time is delete the rest of the scenes in this template. So we just have the one, so it's a faster process. We're going to head up to the right side of the screen. We're going to hit generate video. It says it's going to take about 6 minutes to process. Let's hit save and process video. All right, while that's processing, let's take a look at some of the other features in Synthesia. So I'm just going to create new video. This time I'm not going to use a template, and I just want to show you a few things here. When you're creating a video from scratch like we're doing now, you can head on over to the background and you can drop in any of these colors. They have images that you're able to drop in as well. You can drop a video into the background. These videos are included. And you can upload your own content as well. You can record your screen or you can upload your own background. There's also a very small music library here included in Synthesia. These songs are pre-licensed for you by Synthesia, or you can upload your own. All right, so our first video is done. Before I play it for you though, if you like this video, if you feel like you're learning something, let me know, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. All right, let's take a look.
Are human beings obsolete? Let's see if you can tell the difference between a real person and an avatar.
That's interesting. Let's look at that again.
Are human beings obsolete? Let's see if you can tell the difference between a real person and an avatar.
It's funny because everything about her looks super realistic except for her mouth. The mouth doesn't quite sync with what she's saying. And then the other funny thing that happens is this weird swallow she does at the end. Do you see that? And there's no way in Synthesia to trim that out. You would have to like do some finagling in a second platform, you know, export this video and then crop that part out of the shot. But this is definitely interesting. It's definitely something that I think if I wasn't expecting to see an avatar in a video on someone's website or on YouTube, I would definitely take a second look. Now, Synthesia is constantly improving this technology, so there is something new that they're developing. It's in beta right now, but you can achieve it with a couple different avatars, particularly Anna and Jonathan right here. Synthesia has made these avatars loop from scene to scene. So basically what that means is that when they're finished talking, their head will be in the exact same position it started in your scene, so that the scenes will be seamless and the avatar won't jump. So let's just test out this feature. First, let's use Jess and type in our script. I'm going to create a new scene and type another script here. So now you can see here we have two scenes with Jess. Let's generate this video and see how it looks. And now let's create a new video with one of the beta avatars. Create that second scene. Let's generate that video. And we'll see if we can tell the difference between the original avatars and the new version of the avatars and see if they're more natural.
Are human beings obsolete?
Let's see if you can tell the difference between a real person and an avatar. What did you think? Can you tell the difference?
So you can definitely see in this side-by-side where Jess's frame jumps when we switch to a new scene. Anna's looks pretty seamless. I think if you're really eagle-eyed, you can see a little bit of a jump there, but you can tell that Synthesia's working to develop this emerging technology and make these avatars more and more realistic. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. It's a little scary. It's also a little cool. I can't decide how I feel about it. Let me know in the comments. But what if you wanted to be an avatar yourself? What if you wanted your face and your voice, but you didn't want to have to set up the camera and lights and do your hair and pick out an outfit every single time? Synthesia does offer a service where they allow you to create your own avatar and even incorporate your own voice in the menu of voices just on your own personal account. They don't share your avatar with other people, and they say that no one else will ever have access to it. In fact, they have a whole page on their website where they talk about their commitment to the ethical use of this kind of technology. But it's actually really expensive, so I didn't do that. If you guys want to see a video where I become an avatar, let me know. I'll reach out to Synthesia and we'll probably be able to work something out. So if you're interested in that, let me know. So what do I think of Synthesia? I think this technology has a little bit of a ways to go, but it's definitely getting pretty interesting and something to keep an eye on. Like I said, I definitely think there's a little bit of a disconnect between what the avatar's mouth is doing and the words that they're saying. It looks like a little bit out of sync. And I think that these avatars are super realistic looking, but I don't think most people would be fooled for more than a few seconds. So I don't think you're going to be able to totally convince anyone that these are real people, but maybe that's kind of the appeal of it, right? I feel like it's a very novel idea. And so if you had a video where you were using one of these avatars, it might actually keep people watching because they're not quite going to be able to figure out if this is a real person or not, especially because these avatars are based clearly on very real people. They're super realistic looking. So I don't know. I still can't decide if I think this is super creepy or super cool, but I really want to know what you guys think of this. Let me know down in the comments. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I picked out some other videos I know you're going to like. I'll see you again.